back to SlydeBytes. It's been a hot minute since I've done a video. I had some health stuff going on, live stuff. That's life, right? Anyway, I'm back, haven't quit. Today I'm coming at you guys with the Squier Sonic series Mustang, and as a Mustang owner myself, I bought this and the Fender Mustang LT25 around my birthday this year, and I've been meaning to get around to reviewing these, and I've got some other video plans coming up soon, some other big stuff to talk about on here, as far as big items review. But I've been meaning to get around to this, and I'm finally sitting down and doing it now. So this is, again, the Squier Sonic Mustang. Yeah, it's a very beautiful color. This is called the Cali Blue. There's still plastic on the back of this thing. I've had it 2 months now. Goodness, look at that. Anyway, so this is, fixed bridge guitar. Now, being a Mustang, it is a 24-inch scale length. This is a modern C-shaped neck. There's no skunk stripe on the back of there, racing stripe, however you want to call it. So it is going to be a little bit shorter, easier on the hands for smaller bodies, but also has this really nice kind of, and while we're muted here, let's play just some. It's got a jangly kind of quality to it. It's pretty nice. So yeah, so that's kind of what that shorter scale length gives you. Now I don't drop. This is in drops C sharp or D flat right now. I don't go any lower than that. It has some tuning stability issues when you start driving lower with the shorter scales. You can increase your screen thickness to kind of combat that, but you're kind of going to lose the vibe and the feeling, the sense of what this kind of guitar is. You know, these are very fun, kind of grungy punk kind of guitars. Indie kind of guitars, but honestly, in general, I think it sounds pretty good for everything. It's got that. It does have this really beautiful, you know, as being a Squier, it's still part of the Fender family. It has that beautiful Fender jangle that you come to expect from them. 2 humbucking pickups, ceramic pickups, 3-way selector, 1 tone, 1 volume. And that's all you get. Fixed bridge. And beyond that, there's nothing else. No trim system, which I like. Doesn't need to be one of these lower priced guitars. Give people plenty of time to practice. You do still have 22 frets. They are like medium jumbo. Fretwork's okay. It's not terrible. Yeah, it's not bad. I think this is a Laurel fretboard. I want to say maple neck, poplar body. Those are pretty much all your specs. There's not a whole lot else to it beyond that. But it is a very comfortable guitar to play. Very fast. We were running to the Blackstar HT Studio 20 head and the Blackstar 1x12 cab below with a Celestion 7080. We were running the Behringer Vintage Tube Overdrive for a little bit of a push on my amp, and also the Kmise noise gate, and all the reverb is coming from the amp itself. So let's go ahead and just go through some tones real quick, and I'll give you some thoughts. One thing that did happen that I want to point out, and we'll go further. All right, here we go. I'm gonna shut everything off, and let's just go ahead and play on the clean channel, on the neck pickup. Like the middle positioning cleans on this this guitar. It's very lovely. Lead. That bridge really has a quacking kind of character to it that I really like. Back to middle. Back to the neck. It's a really pretty sounding guitar. I really like that. All right, let's go ahead and do some high gain. Let's just go ahead and give it the pedals back. Same ones that we were using before. bridge. Neck. Let's go ahead and give it more reverb. So yeah, sounds great. Honestly, I think it plays fantastically. The frets are not scratchy. They're actually very well polished. It feels good in the hands to play. It's a very comfortable guitar. I really do enjoy playing it. It feels just like any Fender would, what you would expect from Fender. Pickups, being ceramic, still have a lot of that Fender-y character to them. Very quacky at times, very jangly, but also aggressive. You can definitely get this thing to chug. Give it a boost, and you're in chugging heaven with it. It plays so smooth and so fast. It's very comfortable. It does kind of have a Les Paul feeling kind of quality in the neck, not as far as how it's made or anything, but just in the scale length feels kind of familiar if you're kind of used to that shorter kind of size of things. I enjoy it. Now, everything with this guitar is pretty well finished. There's a little bit of poke in the frets, not bad. The tuning stability, like in this area, is not terrible. It's pretty okay. The neck fitment is a little bit wonky, and I'm going to try to show you as best I can. Maybe I won't be able to show it very well, but there's a fair amount of gap there. And now, this is something that I did notice, and I've talked about this. I have a video on my channel from a while back. There is a finish crack, and I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera very well, but it came shipped. Yeah, I think you can see it. You can actually see there's a finish crack in the pocket where it was probably forced in, and yeah, and actually I let this acclimate to the house before I opened it, and it still got the finish crack. So yeah, when you give it time to acclimate to its new environment, or acclimatize, however you say it, when you give it time, you're supposed to not do that, but mine did. So that is just something I want to point out to you. Overall, though, what does that say about the guitar? Well, it was a $230-ish guitar, $200 guitar, something like that, on Amazon that's who I ordered from. And you know, I could be really grumpy about it and say, oh, I don't recommend it because of that. Honestly, I think almost every one of my Squiers and Fenders are starting to get that little thing going on there. It is something that you're going to see with those types of guitars. It's not anything more than a finished crack. So to me, it's not a big deal, but to you, it might be a big deal. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 because of that. I think the guitar itself is fantastic. I know what that is, so it doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, it's probably going to end up being a 0 out of 5. So your mileage may vary. You're going to formulate your own opinion on that. As far as what I think of this guitar, I love it. I think it's a great player. I think it's fantastic feeling. I think I love every tone it produces. And I don't have much else to say about it. I think everything this thing does is good, especially for the price. I would actually recommend this heavily to a younger beginner, say someone in their teens, early teens, when they get into playing. This is cool looking. It's shaped, it's got that classic Mustang shape, and yeah, you get those Nirvana vibes going. It's a neat guitar. All those post grunge and grunge bands going. It's a cool guitar. It feels nice, and it's very lightweight. I don't know what it weighs, but it feels like it's only like 6, maybe 7 pounds. It's so light. It's very comfortable. Yeah, I do personally highly recommend this, but I think you're gonna have to probably investigate it and look at each one personally and see if that's gonna bother you or anything like that cosmetically. It is what it is. Otherwise, guys, I think that's all I've got for you. If you like what I'm doing, please consider liking and subscribing. That goes a long way to helping this little channel grow if you feel like I've earned it. It's important to me. I got to earn it from you. If you like any of the way I play or any of the music in the background, if there is anything, go check out SlydeBytes on Instagram and TikTok, where I post original guitar music and content. Often-ish. I try. I've been very busy, like I said, lately. I also build Gundam kits and post that stuff when I get time, and yeah, it's a good time. And family adventures, stuff like that going on. Yeah, got a lot of that stuff. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. Stick around. Always more content in the works. Be kind to each other. Be kind to the animals. Keep shredding, partners. I will see you soon.